Hi, I'm Danielle from Journey of a Braid, and my practice is all about tracing the invisible thread that braids us together, but also noticing, paying attention to the synchronicities that sometimes tell us deeper messages. And that's exactly where I am at right now because I had been having a really tough week. The beginning of June was tough on me, and nothing was really wrong. It was just my perception of it, which I guess is it's the way it always is. But regardless, and I kept thinking of reasons of why I was feeling so down, and I was trying to, like help myself relax and give myself space, but nothing was working. I just had like this black cloud on top of me. And just now I realized that just 1 year ago, I was saying goodbye to all my friends in Miami, which was one of those moments of trauma. And I know that that's a very basic trauma, but it's still trauma. Saying goodbye to your community, to the people that you love, is something that stays with you always. And I think it's very important to think of how all the pain of whatever we go through in life is stored in our bodies and it's stored in our minds. And even though we're not paying attention to the temporality of it, because I wasn't paying attention to which month we were in, and I wasn't relating it to the past story, it's something that remains with you. We're so connected to the phases of the moon, to nature. I remember right before COVID started, I felt that like I didn't want to do things. I was in a very particular mood, and that is because our intuition is working in ways that we have been taught not to listen to, but it's there. And sometimes, if you pay attention to these small signs where you can't understand why, but there's a deeper meaning, you might pull from that thread and see beyond that. And that's exactly what I noticed. My body is remembering all those feelings and all those emotions that are still stored somewhere, and that are carried in my hair, and it's bringing them back to life. And that's the reason why the last couple of days have been difficult. So may this very quick conversation, just serve as a reminder of wherever you're at. Take a moment to, one, look into the synchronicities, and two, to also give yourself that space to look into the things that might have happened in a similar time of year and why your energy shifts on one way or another. For example, I can tell you in December, I'm always very sad because in December, most of the really traumatic things that have happened to me happened in December. So I'm always like, everyone is like, la, 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 and I'm somewhere else. And that's something that will always be there with me because that's the month I saw my grandfather die in front of my eyes in the ocean. That's the year my parents got divorced. The time of year. And that's when they gave up my dog. So all my memories of Christmas are not in a good place. And as much as I work on it and I'm at peace with it, it stays in my body, in my perception of time and of energy. There is so much we don't see in the magic of what being a human being or being a living thing in this planet brings about. So anyway, I'm Danielle from Journey of a Braid, and my practice is all about tracing the invisible thread that braids us and the things that we go through together.